What's up, guys? Welcome back. This is going to be a Eve Echoes series that I'm going to be running. I've actually been playing this game for quite a while. The story behind this, for me, is I came across this game on the App Store when I was about looking for another game to play several years ago. I played it quite a bit. Back then, it was extremely gated. And I was like, I knew I heard of Eve Online before. So I even remember thinking to myself, this has to be better on PC, right? And so I hopped over to my computer, found Eve Online, downloaded it, and the rest is history. I've been keeping up on this a little bit. They made a lot of updates to this, and since I started playing, they've added things like player structures, citadels. You can get the Orca and the Rorqual capital ships now. They've added, conduit jumping, all kinds of stuff. And I've been just kind of like, for the most part, a lot of what I've done in Eve Echoes has been just kind of mining, just kind of like grabbing random, just experimenting with different updates and stuff like that. But I figure I'm going to try to jump into it quite a bit, try to do some exploration, try to do a lot of ratting, and I figured we just record a series that allows us to do that. As you can see here, I'm one jump from Jita right now, just doing some combat anomalies in this caracal. In subsequent episodes, I'll show you guys a lot more about, there's a lot of differences between this and Eve Online, but as a mobile kind of Eve outlet, pretty good. Some of the controls and the performance is really good too. I'm running this recording was done on a iPhone 12 Pro Max at pretty high settings. I didn't really check it since I downloaded it again today, but has pretty good graphics, pretty good performance and everything. And also it can be optimized down if you don't have a really fancy phone. Then there's quite a bit of graphics settings that you can change and all. I actually enjoy doing mining in this game, but I'm into I think I want to say, if you have played this and you're familiar with what I'll be saying, I think I'm like tech level 8 or something like that. So I think the last mining ship I got into was a Procurer, and a Procurer in Eve Echoes is a lot more advanced than a Procurer in Eve Online. And there's like several different tech levels. There's like 3 different types of ventures, and there's like a Tech 2. There's a Tech 2 of a lot of things that aren't normally Tech 2. And what's interesting about this too is when you're mining in this game, and also when you're ratting, especially when you're mining, strip miners will automatically just kind of cycle, kind of like auto targeting missiles do. They'll just kind of auto cycle and target random rocks, and so you can literally just warp to an asteroid belt and just turn on your strip miners, and then they'll just mine it, automatically until they're completely full, which is pretty cool. And as you'll notice here, when I'm ratting, once the target dies, when they cycle, they'll automatically go to the next target. And a lot of that's just, convenience that was added for the mobile platform and everything. But I'm interested to see how all this kind of, how all the updates and everything, what's new in it. And I was actually surprised logging in that I was at 1 billion ISK. I don't remember how I got there. I think I was just doing a lot of grinding. But if you play Eve Echoes, or if you're interested in playing it, there is a recruitment event going on right now, so check the description. There's my ID in there, and you can go into the events, and then go into the recruitment event, and go to link and bond, and you can add my ID in there, and we'll both get rewards out of it. So if you're interested in that, I'll probably do this little 5-minute, 10-minute, episodes here and there, just kind of give you guys an idea of like what this game is like. Takes a while. I need to see if they have a mobile depot actually, because this took a lot longer than I wanted it to. I'm not sure. Like every time I come back to the game, I have to see if they've like added things that I enjoyed about EVE Online. Like I need to see if they have a mobile depot to make looting easier, and then I just need to work on getting into a better. I think I'm training Battleship right now, but my cruiser skills are actually pretty decent, and there's a lot of ships you can fly even as a Alpha, and Omega and all that stuff works differently on here too. There's like 2 different tiers of Omega, but a little more that I want to explain in this video. But as we go through this series, I'll explain all the ins and outs and everything that has to do with all this, and who knows, maybe I'll start a corp and we'll all get together and just do stuff. But yep, peace out.